Hello and welcome back. Today I'll be talking about Fennec foxes. More specifically, I'll be talking about what they look like, where they live, their mating season and their young, and what they like to eat. So, to start us off with, Fennec foxes are desert-dwelling animals, meaning they live in the desert, and they are also known as the smallest fox, which I find kind of cool because I thought they were like the second smallest. I didn't believe they were the smallest. Now, their total body length is about 24 to 41 inches long, so they're quite small, obviously. And they weigh about 3.3 pounds. Now, their large ears that we can identify them with are about 4 to 6 inches long, or in diameter. And their tail is about 7 to 12 inches of their body length. Now, their fur is like a orangish light tan color, and sometimes on their tail it's kind of a little darker. Now, where they live, the Fennec foxes live in North Africa, in like the Sahara Desert, and they also live in the Siena and Arabic peninsulas. Now, Fennec foxes are extremely social animals, and so they like to live in communities of 10. And they also will dig their homes under the dirt and the sand, as having their home underground, it keeps them cool during the day because they are nocturnal animals, and their large ears and their fur actually helps radiate their body temperature so they don't die of heat during the sunny hours. Now, their den is about 1,292 square feet in total, which I find is kind of big. And moving on to the mating season, the Fennec foxes will mate for life, meaning that they'll stick with each other until death do them part, like we would when we get married. Now, female Fennec foxes are in heat for about 50 to 52 days long, and during this period and when they're lactating as well, the males will become extremely aggressive and protective of their female, and they will bark and growl and snarl at other males, and they'll try and scare them away to protect them, be like, hey, this is my girl, back off. Now, Fennec foxes typically will mate during January and February, and they'll also only have one litter per year, but there also have been known to have, there have also been recorded that they have had 2 litters, which most, 9 times out of 10 they'll have 1 litter. It's more rare to have 2 litters. And in this litter, they'll have 1 to 4 kits, or other words known as baby Fennec foxes. Now, moving on to their young. When Fennec foxes are born, their eyes are closed and their ears are folded, so there's like less mass that, so that during the birthing process, there's not like huge parts of them sticking out. Makes it easier for the moms, obviously. Now, when they are 10 days old, the Fennec foxes will open their eyes and say hello to the world, and their ears will also lift up instead of being like folded or down. Like if you have a puppy, their ears are folded, and like over the age, their ears get a little stronger, so they'll stand up. That's what I had to do with my puppy. When they are 61 to 70 days old, they will start to wean off of mom, or other words known as stop drinking milk or relying on mom for her to produce milk. And they will actually start to go hunting with mom, and she'll take them to find some food and she'll show them how to do it. Now, By the time they reach 9 months old, they're sexually mature and they can either leave the den and go find a new community, or they can stay and mingle within. Then moving on to what they like to eat. Fennec foxes like to eat locusts, beetles, small animals, rodents, and reptiles. And when they're trying to find these bugs, because they're typically under the ground, the Fennec foxes will use their large ears to listen in and find where they are. And once they've discovered that they're in this vicinity, and then they'll fine-tune it a bit more, like putting their ear to the ground, trying to listen. And then once they find it, they'll dig it and they have their food. And 9 times out of 10, they are pretty accurate on where the bugs are, or these rodents, because of their large ears. Since they do live in the desert, their kidneys kind of have adapted, and that means that they don't have to drink water every single day, kind of like we have to. They can go a period of time without needing water and still function at top capacity. Now, on the flip side, Fennec foxes are sadly hunted as well. They are also hunted by eagle owls, jackals, and hyenas. So when they're like being threatened, they'll try and like growl and snarl and hide from these animals, so because they want to live. In conclusion, my favorite thing about the Fennec foxes are their large ears. I think it's really adorable, and I like their tannish orangish color and their ability to find these bugs under the ground with their large ears. And someday, hopefully, I can own one. Have a good day.